Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in these super late models here at Kern. Once again, this is the open setup race, but we are car number 6 here out of 22. I think it can only take up to 24, and this is the only people that registered, so got a pretty full field. 18 will make the feature, so 4 people will go home. We got Double B out here, we got Hauser, we got NASCAR driver Caden Honeycutt out here. James is very fast, Wrights are fast. Should be a fun one. If you guys want to know, I run CFN sets, so if you guys want to use code HRE for 10% off, I believe it is, links in the description below. But I'm gonna go get some practice laps and we'll get going here in qualifying. All right, let's go qualify here. That sun is gnarly coming out of pit road right there, but shouldn't affect us driving the car. But everybody's times were super tight. I was like 7th or 8th quickest, but we'll see what we can do here. Try to run like a little bit of a slider up to this grip, just trying to keep the car straight, but it going forward. I think that was a pretty solid lap. I'm gonna try bottom in 1 and 2. Still slid up a little bit. Oh, that was a 3. That was not as good. Trying to just run a little bit where that grip's at. Got 2 sideways there off turn 4. What is that going to do for us? 377, so not terrible. Some people have qualified, not a lot of the faster guys have yet. But ran a 3. I will take that for now because track has worn off a little bit from what we had in practice. Hauser ran a 305, so I'm not that far off, which is nice. He might run a faster second lap, though. So it was a very fresh track to start with. It's starting to move up already. Qualifying is going to mean a lot here because passing is very tough. So we'll get going in the heat races here in a minute. All right, we're getting ready to roll off P2 in heat number 1 here. So we qualified 3rd, which is not too bad overall. I'll take that. We only have to finish top 7 in the heat to make the feature, which we should be able to do as long as we don't wreck the car, break the right front or something like that. Should be able to make it out of the heat race, I would say. So hopefully we could do all right here. Have a nice little heat race here. If I fall back a couple spots, that's okay. We qualified pretty well last week too. I believe Charlotte was last week. We qualified pretty well there also. Made it through the feature. Fell back a couple spots, but did make it through the feature, which was nice. Oh, Hauser's blinking a little bit on our inside. Hopefully he doesn't blink as soon as he's about to go, because that's gonna really like mess up my timing on that. Trying to see his car like launch. Oh, that sun is gnarly on the backstretch for a second. But being on the outside, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, honestly. We'll see. Just trying to get a good run there through 1 and 2. He's still on our inside, 3 and 4. I got real sideways there, but I was trying not to cut down on him. But we got back up in the second, which is good. I honestly thought I might overshoot turn 1. And go way too wide and lose a couple spots, like hitting the wall or something. So I'm kind of happy we didn't do that. I want this track to get a lot more slick off than this. I was kind of sad to see it was like a completely fresh track to start with. Just trying to run nice clean laps. They're fighting behind me for spots, which is nice. That's gonna be the hard thing, is like just running side by side. This track is super tough. Like entering turn 1 side by side is almost impossible at this track. Like you either have to just run hard and just be single file, or if you try to pass somebody, you gotta like really hook the inside or throw like a really awkward tight slider on somebody, and it just results in a bunch of wrecks at this track. Like the fixed race we had earlier this week had a decent bit of wrecks. We broke our right front, went flying in the air, had to tow it to the pits, came back out, a couple guys got DQ'd, and there was no other wrecks, and we ended up somehow finishing 8th out of it, which I would take. We were like car number 9. It was a pretty high SOF for the opener. But we had a pretty decent heat race here. I am fairly happy about this. Ooh, Hauser got up in the wall. He really messed up there. Not going to do anything stupid here, though. Weren't able to get by him there from him hitting the wall, but I think he got a little tight and went up and smacked the wall. So I will take 2nd in that heat race. We'll be starting 3rd in the feature, which is great. Almost got really lucky and started on pole. That would have been wild, but Hauser won it like he should have, and we'll be starting in 3rd. And we're getting ready to roll off here in the feature. 50 laps here. There are cautions. Could take a while with all the cautions, but who knows? Maybe we can get a pretty clean race if it gets strung out. That'd be nice. Got the track a little bit more slicked off than it was earlier, which is nice. I feel like it's going to be a lot through the middle or up higher, one of the two. Hauser was blinking a bunch under caution. He didn't blink too much when we were racing, but under caution he's blinking a handful of times, which is a little scary. But we'll see how we can do. Hopefully we just don't get too tight being on the bottom early on. That's my whole hope, is I don't go up there and kill somebody. But we'll see what happens. We got Hauser and Honeycutt on the front row, Blake and I on the second row. We'll see what we can do.
What are you doing, man?
Hopefully we can have a pretty clean race up here for the most part. But with it being current, I don't have too high of hopes for that, honestly. Even blinking under caution is so scary for like the start. He went a little earlier than they did in the heat race. Try and check it up, keep it down on the bottom. We can.
Clear.
Don't need to get the car damaged or anything, trying to slide up early. We actually rolled that really well. Fell back to fourth, but that's all right. I gotta slide that more in 1 and 2. But 3 and 4, we can get up to this middle or higher lane that we kind of need to be in. I need to keep it a little bit straighter and not spin the tires as much, because that 3 and 4 was really bad. Oh, I got tight there. That's gonna hurt us a little bit. Fell back to 5th. Tap the brake, get it rotated on entry. I like that lower side in 1 and 2 a lot, honestly. 3 and 4 is tough for me though. Oh, they're wrecking behind us, it looks like. I don't see any caution yet somehow. There's still cars stopped, and now the caution's finally going to come out. Oh no, Double B was in it. It looks like he broke his right front and his spoiler's gone. That's unfortunate. He had a good run in his heat, and he was starting in 6th place, and somebody's doing reverses trying to get in the pit lane there. That was sketchy. Alright, coming around to the green, we're back on the bottom, which is unfortunate, but that seemed to be like a pretty big wreck back there. I don't know how many people got damage out of it, so hopefully that will help us out, but we'll see what happens here. One guy's coming out of pit road there, probably got his right front fixed finally. Because it will fix your right front pretty quick in pit road, honestly. Pretty decent start, able to get it going straight and not spinning the tires. Able to get to the top there, which is perfect, because I did not want to be down on the bottom for 3 and 4. Slide it up 1 and 2. Blake's running the inside trying to get by Reitzler, and we got another caution going on. So caution number 2, it's only lap 7. Alright, back on the bottom here in 5th. Been on the bottom for every restart so far. Made it work a little bit. We didn't lose any spots in that last one, but it sounds like everybody was getting together there in turn 1. That guy's coming back off pit road. Oh my goodness, he came flying off again. So we'll see what happens here. Could not see the leader very well. Did not have a good start. Trying not to floor it there, and that's slick. Because off of 3 and 4 is super slick. Try and hook the bottom. That was a pretty good 3 and 4 on the bottom, but very scary. It's not super fast. Got a car getting to my outside, so I can't go up yet. Just got to hook the very bottom, which I'm doing pretty decent of right there in 3 and 4. It's just not fast. That's the only problem. 1 and 2, it works pretty well. Like, you hit it like that, oh my goodness, it is so fast down there. But there's not anywhere we could really go when everybody's just stacked up on our outside and stuff. Might get clear of the one on the outside. We do. We can jump in behind Jason here. Oh, they had a head of steam going down the back, I guess.
Right, that's up high.
But we're going. I think there might be a wreck back there. I think I see in turn 1, they were all piled up in turn 1 there. Yep, there's a car stopped backwards on the track. I think that's the guy that keeps flying out of the pits every caution. I think he's had a rough race so far, but caution number 3, and it is lap 13.
One to go.
All right, on the outside for the first time on one of these restarts. We'll see if we can try to gain a spot or so. I just got to get into turn 1 correctly and not get tight, because if we get tight, that's going to be a problem. We're going to end up in a wreck probably. So hopefully we don't do that. Need to try to get a good start and then get it rotated into turn 1. That's the hardest part here. Restarts are my worst thing in the world. Did not want to hook him into the wall. I think it might have like crossed him up on the straightaway there. It does that sometimes off of a restart. I hit that opening going into the pits, or the wall before the opening, I should say. Hopefully I didn't lose my spoiler.
14.4.
Got tight. We're good. It wasn't the first turn, at least.
Clear.
You gotta like almost Scandinavian flick this thing in the corner. Oh, they're almost wrecking.
14.50.
We went low because we thought they were gonna go wreck on the outside. They're 3 wide in front of us, and they don't even wreck in front of us being 3 wide. They wreck somewhere behind us. I have no clue where. That dude has no front tire, it looks like, but that was a handful, it looked like, in front of us. That was absolutely crazy. Caution number 4, 16 laps in.
Oh, clear.
1 to green, back on the outside. Need to try to get a better restart. I suck at restarts, I'll tell you that. 'Cause that's been my struggle at this track a ton. Like, the first one, we were alright being in 3rd. The second one, we were okay. 3rd and 4th one, we were not that good. This is like the 5th restart, counting the one off the very start, so.
We're green.
We'll see how we can do. Decent restart. James gets a good restart on that bottom though. Or Jason. You're good.
Inside. Clear on the bottom.
Oh god, got tight.
Clear low.
I suck going into turn 3, and I think they checked up behind me or something, and they ended up wrecking. So that one may have been on me, but nobody got into me. It must have been other people checking up probably.
Stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, you're hitting me, but
That
I'm telling you,
that
that's why I'm
happens to
letting off.
me all the time. So I understand where that dude's coming from, getting wrecked, checking up for something else, because that happens to me a lot.
Having a hard time
All right,
hearing
back
you.
on the outside. I low-key kind of like the inside more, just because I know I can tap the brake and hook the inside really well. Other than that, I feel like I just get tight up here. Like, you have to drive so hard to be up top and try and stay out here. But Hauser lost the lead. Blake's up there in the lead now, so we'll see how this restart goes. They, like, started going and then really waiting on it mid-corner. It looked like he was going to go entering turn 3 there. They're hitting on the bottom side. They're like riding that inside. They're 3 wide. Okay, got it rotated that time. Thank goodness. Oh boy, that's super tight. And shot it a little too far there and 1 and 2.
Austin, my bad, dude, if I put you there.
No. No, you're good. I just tried staying on your outside and I hit the wall myself and got tight.
Go there.
That's unfortunate. So that's gonna bring out the caution probably, because I cannot drive this thing anymore.
3, 1.
Yeah, I'm resetting, trying to not bring out the caution, but it still brought one out. That's unfortunate. Broke my right front, and we'll try to get it fixed and get back out there.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
Oh, the pace car's off. We still have 30 seconds of towing. We're not going to be able to get out of there in time by the time they do the restart, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to try to get back out. That dude is flying and wrecking, and that actually might delay the start here because he's going to come to a stop. That might be really lucky for me, honestly. That's hilarious. That dude was booking it out of pit road. Do they still? Nope. Yep. It's delayed green. Oh boy, we got really lucky. I'm gonna be able to sit in here and wait for them to come around because that dude came to a stop in 1 and 2.
Come on, right, so get out the wall.
I'm not sure what just happened, but we'll take a little bit of optional repairs as these guys go by us, and we can get our right front fixed, which is perfect.
Oh my god, I'm joking. Yeah, it's a
But
22
that is
car.
absolutely crazy that happened. That's super lucky for me. I'll take it.
Pace car's off.
Okay, pace car's
Wait
off.
for the pace car.
Pace car's off.
I just gotta
And we're not going now.
pass in the pace car.
So yeah, I'm not sure what just happened. I gotta go past
Gotta
7.
love
We gotta
it.
catch the pace car. I don't know what's happening. We're just all coming to a stop here, waiting for the pace car. I've gotta go past it, so this
How
is
is
a
iRacing
problem.
not fix this damn track?
Yeah, this track
is
is
so
really
trash.
broken. I've gotta. Oh,
Wait, do we all have the black flag, or is it just some of us?
You're gonna have to come around.
can I get by? I need to go past the pace car.
All right, man. Do your thing. Be ready.
Thank you.
Make sure you get something to drink, man. Give those belts a good tug.
I don't know what the hell's going on in this race.
Line up behind 9.
This
Very.
track is so broken, it looks like. Oh, and we have to pass the
So wait,
8.
the people in the back can win now.
I don't know what's
Catch me,
going on.
retard!
Whoa. That was unnecessary.
Around it, 18.
Trying to catch up to everybody, but
Come on, Earl, get him by there.
this track is so broken with that pace car, and they're already wrecking right here into turn 1. What is going on with this race? This is the most broken race I've ever seen. All right, we're coming around to the green. Everybody sounds like they have a black flag for some reason when that delayed green happened when I was still in the pits. Not sure what happened there, so this has been a whole mess. We'll see if
You do it now?
we'll see if people's black flags clear or not. What's going on with this race, but we just need to get some green flag laps in here. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just gonna kind of ride back here because these guys just can't stop wrecking for the most part. I just want to get some green flag laps in. That's it, and we'll see where we end up at. I just try not to do anything stupid. People are hitting each other up going into turn 1. Turn 1's just so tight at this track. It's almost like Weed Sports turn 1, except there's no inside wall. I'm just gonna kind of ride back here for now. Because especially if a lot of people have black flags, who knows where we're gonna finish.
Outside.
Might get lucky and steal a win, I don't know. Because I don't have a black flag
Looks clear, clear, clear.
from that delayed green, because it said everybody passed the pace car, I guess, with the delayed green. Because it came so late with that guy wrecking out of pit road.
Outside, clear
That
high,
was
clear high.
something.
Working the outside. Outside, still there.
I'm just trying to run this inside for now, seeing if
Outside, clear.
we could try to make anything happen, because the outside's tough to run. I get too tight all the time, and the caution is out, so we're still in 12th. We're running all the way back here, but that's okay with me. We're just past halfway finally. All right,
You
we're
caused
running
half
green.
these cautions, man. I'm not even trying to be mean.
This is absolutely crazy.
Be
I'm
ready.
in the top 3.
You got all your stuff where you need it, bud. Get ready to go.
This race has been a
Oh,
mess.
wait, you're not the premier car?
No, he's not. He's talking about
No.
somebody different.
Oh, well, that premier car did. I thought you were.
Maybe we can get some green flag laps. We actually started on the bottom because I think the guy that was in 8th ended up wrecking there. And in the pits, oh boy, they're right rear up the track and stuff.
Look at my fine today.
Somehow I only have I have a 0x out of this race, even though I broke my entire right front. Like, how do you break your right front but have a 0x? That's what I want to know.
Outside, clear. Good job.
We're in the top 10.
23.
We're car 6. I would like to try to finish like top 5-ish if we can. We qualified well. We were running like 6th forever until I broke my right front. So I'm hoping I could try to work my way back up there.
14.
What are we, 9th now?
2.
Restarted on in 11th. I think Anthony Brown may have DQ'd out. I'm not sure. Because he was just in front of us on that restart, I'm pretty sure. Like, one of the couple rows in front of us on the outside, I want to say.
14.773.
Trying to hook this inside 1 and 2. It's working. I'll take that. We're making it work somehow. Oh, don't do that. Let's not break our spoiler for no reason.
9.
Because we just have to remember, a lot of guys have a black flag for passing the pace car when that delayed green came out. I may get lucky and win this thing if we're not too far off the leader. Like, that would be the craziest thing in the world. That's not the way I would want to win, but hey, I'll take it. They all got completely screwed. But that's definitely not a way I want to get better finishes, unless somebody like DQs out the race from incidents and stuff. I'm fine with that. But people getting a dumb black flag like that, like, there's nothing they can do about it. That's just super unfortunate. That's why I was trying to like go past everybody I needed to and stuff when I came out of pit road, so I didn't give anybody a black flag or anything like that. Just trying to do my best to not cause anything stupid like that. This guy is way too sideways down here. Like, he is just using too much throttle on the bottom in 3 and 4. And I was just running down there because he was running higher, and then I was going to go higher because I thought he was going to go low again, but he went high, so I'll cut down here. So I really like the bottom in 1 and 2. Seems like he does as well. Because there is a lot of grip down here on the exit of turn 2. Oh, they are spinning up there. That is gonna be caution.
Sorry.
Unfortunate. Alright, we're getting ready to go green. Trying to help that guy behind me. Your right front was pretty messed up. Terrible start by us. I'm pretty bad at restarts though, so that's quite normal. But we'll see if we can get this outside rolling on this restart. Trying to work our way back into the top 10.
You're clear him.
Honeycut's spoiler got all bent up after that wreck, so we'll see how quick he is still, because he had to go further back.
Side, deleted, did a 14.686.
Trying to just roll middle there, 3 and 4. A little too sideways though.
14.859.
Ran a little too high there, 1 and 2, but I like that exit. Need to run a little higher, I think. Just trying to keep the car straight middle, 3 and 4.
Clear. Good job. 14.8.
I don't know if the 14 knew I was under him or not. Because he ran super high, 3 and 4, and we were just able to get under him. I'm getting way too sideways in 3 and 4 trying to run that. Need to run a little bit higher than that, though.
095.
Seems like a cut down kind of works 1 and 2, like go middle and then cut it down. Slid way too much through that. I'll just finish out the slider there. Honeycut is flying up on us though. So he is still plenty fast with a bent up spoiler. Like it looks like a wave almost.
14.759.
Oh, we're in the top 5. What happened to the dude that was up here? I'm so confused. Did like somebody like fall really far back and I didn't see it, or they DQ out? I'm not even sure. But we're here in the top 5 all of a sudden again. I will take that.
Deleted, did a 14.733. Side, clear high.
But I'm happy we got really lucky with the delayed green, as in like we were able to get back out there on the lead lap. Because the delayed green didn't come out with that guy wrecking coming off pit road. Yeah, look how messed up his spoilers. That's crazy. Like, I'm just not confident enough keeping the car straight with speed at this track in the slick. But if that delayed green didn't come out, we might have gone a lap down, honestly. And that would have really ruined us. But we got lucky, able to keep it on the lead lap.
15.067.
And we're trying our best here to try to get a top 5, legit. Without anybody having black flags. But with everybody
Leaders,
having the
I'm
black
gonna stay
flags,
as low as
we'll
possible.
see what happens.
Give you guys as much room as possible.
15.2.
This track is so slicked off though, it's great. I like when this track gets this slicked off. It's easy to get sideways and not be tight at least, unless you're going to run the top. Oh yeah, that middle right there in 3 and 4 was nice. Oh, they get together. 2 laps to go. Oh, I think Honeycut just DQ'd out. We're back in the 5th there. Unfortunate for Honeycut. Because he just disappeared after him and Reitzer got together. Hell, I got a 0x out of this thing. I will take that. Oh, can I get 4th out of this? Oh, we're really close. We're side by side with this guy. Just need to get a good exit.
Rest, James.
Nah, he got us. I spun my tires too much there in 3 and 4. But with everybody having black flags, we'll see where we finish at. Because currently we got 5th, which I'm very happy with the top 5 being car number 6. And we got a 0x. But once everybody crosses the start-finish line, it might change with everybody having black flags. We won the race. We really won the race because everybody had a black flag. That is so broken. So we're going to gain a bunch of iRating because that was broken. That's my first open win, but that's not really a win. I got 5th, but I will take that. That was nuts. That's so broken. But hey, sometimes you got to be a little lucky. But my broken right front sucked. I just sucked early on when we restarted on the outside. Every time I restarted on the outside, I got too tight. I really liked restarting on the bottom. They just ding each other really hard into turn 1 there. They hit in a little bit of blinking. So you can get hit right there. Just barely contact to the left rear. This when, no, Double B doesn't wreck. It doesn't get wrecked super early. Oh, maybe does. Actually, yeah, he did. Oh, boy. That was the first caution, which I did not know that. I thought he got killed in 3 and 4 from me messing up here or something, but I did not see any of that. What even happened? So, did he hook him almost? Oh yeah, his car started reacting like he was getting hooked, so that was just wrong place, wrong time for Double B, man. That is rough. That's so rough. That sucks so much. This guy broke his right front. He was going in and out of the pits the entire time. And then everybody was hitting from behind. That was nuts. Restart here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we were on the bottom there. Our nose was just poking in. They hit a little bit in front of us. In the very back, not giving each other any room. That might have just broke his right front. It did not. They're 3 wide back here. Oh, and then they start hitting right there immediately. I thought that was going to be a caution. I thought that gold and white car was wrecking 3 and 4, but it might be like in a lap or 2. But, oh boy, that guy got super loose. Turning around, that's going to be the next caution, I believe. They all stack up on the high side, battering off each other. It was so easy, like, entering high just to get tight and stuff. Like, that was super tough. Oh boy, that guy broke his right front, and everybody just starts piling into it. It's so hard to miss stuff here. It really is. These guys were hitting under caution and everything. This dude was ridiculous. Like, he was just flying around on pit road and everything. He definitely had black flags from everybody flying off pit road, but that's ridiculous. Everybody just hitting so much. It was so funny. Going for the lead. They barely tapped there. Nothing much. Oh, he was just trying to stay off the wall. That's where they almost wrecked. I remember going low behind Jason there on the bottom. I remember that. They were 3 wide here. I just started backing out of it. And then the caution happened somewhere further back, I think. I don't even remember what. This 22 car all over the place. Did it break another tire or something? No? I thought it might have, honestly, on him. I got super tight there. Oh, and then that dude just got ran over. Yeah, I think that's when he was saying that he was checking up for stuff or whatever, but he didn't really have to check up too hard for me. He could have kept his line and it would have been fine, but he probably expected me to come back down really fast, which I didn't. I hate when that happens to me, though. If I try to check up for something, what is going on back here? We're about to do a restart. This is the first one when Blake was restarting. Everybody was really antsy and used to Hauser's restarts, and they all just started going for it, and it just caused a big pile up because people were impatient. This is when we were on pit road. This dude comes flying out of here, hits the wall, does a freaking 180, and then is reversing it on the track, broke his right front again, and comes to a stop. And this is when everybody got a black flag because they're literally going green, and it's delayed green right there. Like, literally delays the green as they're all going, and completely messed everybody up. That's why we ended up winning, so that is so broken. And this guy just wrecked himself by accident hitting the wall into turn 1. Oh boy, what happened? What did Hauser do there? I guess he was just done with the race or something? I'm confused. He was just done with the race and figured he's just gonna go monster jam the inside wall. I guess he was going to run something else. He was tired of this race. That's funny. I was wondering what happened to him. I didn't quite see what happened to him because we were in the very back at that point. We were trying to catch up to the field. Maybe he was, oh yeah, I think that's when everybody had the black flag too and he just wasn't gonna deal with it. He was annoyed with it probably. Man, that sucks for everybody. Like, I really hate that for everyone. At least it wasn't my fault. I'm happy about that. But it was the 22 wrecking it, coming out of pit road like an idiot. That was ridiculous. There's so many incidents. Everybody smacking the wall to start. Getting to his rear end, getting tight, up in the wall. He's fine. He didn't break his right front. I want to see when Honeycutt got spun out. Oh, holy sin. He was throwing a slider from behind, and that's what caught him. That sucks. That dude was sending it there. That was crazy. And then they're wrecking back here. That guy DQs out, which was a good thing, because there probably would have been some more cautions. Yeah, they hit right there, and then Honeycutt disappears. He DQ'd out with like a lap to go, like literally coming 2 laps to go right there. That sucked. But I was racing hard there at the end for the last lap. I thought I was gonna legit get like 4th on this guy. This is 5th place where we are. He's 4th. He's 3rd, but we ripped that bottom so well. I had the half a car length on him on the back stretch. That outside just had more momentum off of turn 4. I just spun my tires too much here on the exit. He just had a good run, but we ended up coming away with the win. Like, not legitimately. I'm pretty sure James really won it. Yeah, James won it. He was in first, right? Yeah, he was in first, and everybody behind him had a black flag. So we jumped up because we were the only one without the black flag. Got lucky, but really we finished 5th. But it is what it is. That's unfortunate. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Well, we end up gaining 70 iRating out of that, which is really nice for a so-called victory. But we would have finished 5th, probably would have gained like 30 or 20 something maybe, which I would have been completely fine with. Getting back to that top 5 was great after we broke our right front. Didn't get any X's either, like out of the entire thing. I think, were we the only car? Yeah, we were the only car in the entire field that did not get an X. Broke my right front, but I didn't get an X somehow, which doesn't make any sense. 3,700 strength field. It was a pretty solid field, but a few guys disqualified out. The Honeycutt did that 22, which was the 12 here. The 10 car, he did DQ out. I thought he was in front of us and disappeared all of a sudden. Hauser wrecked himself because of the black flag there with the 30 laps to go. Like, there was so much going on in this race. There was way too many cautions. 9 cautions in 30 laps. That's absolutely ridiculous. So, like, we really didn't even lead a lap. The 1 lap led, they just counted that for the final lap because we were the only ones without the black flag. So, I guess I'll take it. We get lucky to get the iRating stuff, but I don't necessarily count that as a win. Like, that's just really weird. We finished 5th, so I'm happy with that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. So many cautions. It's going to be a pain to edit this one because editing out all the cautions. So hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.